Peekaboo. No intro today, just me. I'm going to go and tag a few people like Stu Walker. If I can find the stream, that is. Pardon me. He'll be here somewhere. Let me find them. And I can't find the stream. Anyway, Stu Walker's there. He's tagging Dean Marshall. So what were you for? We're here because it's Sunday, silly Sunday. It's been a quiet weekend. We haven't had an out on. There's been nothing on Saturday. There's been nothing on all day today. But we have our regular reliable, Mr. Coran, the Spice Freak. And you're here to show us what you've been up to.
As well.
We do. We've got Gareth Havard. Anybody that fancies popping in for a chat, let me know, and we'll post you in the link as well, and you can come and have a little chat with Coran as well.
Okay.
Until then, what have you been up to, Coran?
So what I got today for you is a whole bunch of stuff from Aussie Hot Sauces, who do imports. Yep, imports of various brands from Australia, as the name suggests. The first of which is a brand that has been talked about a lot in the NE UK, but I don't know if you know that it's now available in the UK.
Ooh, special treat there.
Yep, lots of sauces, and everything they do appears to be Korean style.
Mostly Asian style, not all necessarily Korean.
Well, this one says it's Korean, and all their others have a very similar style, a very similar list of ingredients to this, starting off with sesame oil.
If Stu Walker would like to tag Chi Cooper or Shea Cooper, I don't know how it's pronounced, he is the producer of this sauce.
And yeah, you give that a sniff, it is very sesame oil forward, very nutty, toasted, rich, savoury.
Thanks, Stu.
And I'll pour some out so you can see the consistency. It's fairly thick and it looks very creamy with little dots of, I don't know if you can see on the camera, but little dots of red oil as well. The red oil presumably being where the chili is mixed in with the sesame.
You get it from the Aussie Hot Sauce Company, Irina. Matt Tangent, if you give him a little message, he'll hit you up because basically he runs the Aussie Hot Sauce Company.
Yep. As well as being involved with the League of Fire.
Yeah.
Yeah, this one, very rich, very sesame forward. It's also got gochujang and generic chilies and habanero chilies. I don't know gochujang very well myself. I find the tomato, which is actually one of the lowest ingredients on the ingredients list, is brought out by the creaminess of the emulsified oils. Yeah, creamy, delicious, very rich, very savory. And you'll see already I've got through a fair bit of that bottle. And I only opened that this afternoon.
What did you use it on?
It went beautifully on tonight's stir fry.
Yeah.
And they recommend it for Asian dishes in general. I reckon it would probably fit in nicely to a pho. And they also say on burgers, and yeah, that richness on burgers would be great. On meats in general.
Well, Shea Cooper, who started Gods of Sauces, only started last year. He originated as a caterer, a chef. When lockdown happened, basically, obviously, the restaurants and all that closed, and he had to carry on somehow. So he started producing his sauces, and he knows what he was doing.
It's one of these lockdown ones, is it?
Yeah, he knew what he was doing. He switched straight over, took his skills elsewhere.
What is the strong... What?
Okay. A place where you can order things from Sweden would be, if I just find it, banners. That there is the PureInSanitySociety.com, which is where you will find some very hot stuff to buy. But also, I'm going to bring you up another link, if I can find it. That one there. And there should have been a third one as well. I'm going to see if I can say it. Creedlandet.se is the third place in Sweden that we know
Type it in
of.
the chat so that people can know how to spell it.
I can't spell it neither. It was in me thing,
enough.
but it's gone.
Or I'll have to find it later, I guess. Irina says she needs a stir-fry sauce. This one, I'd say, is a little bit... Well, this one's a lot more savory than what I'm used to. I normally go for a sweet chili for that sort of thing, but it really does work. I would thoroughly recommend this one. Then the next sauce we have today is also from them, but is a little bit different. This is their passion fruit one. And
More fruity.
just like the last one, first ingredient is sesame oil. Then you've got garlic, gochujang chilies, and manzano chilies on this one. So your rocoto types. And the passion fruit's actually fairly towards the end of the ingredients list, but it definitely changes the flavor a bit, as well as adding all those little black specks you've seen, which give it a bit of texture, because basically that's just crunched up seeds from them.
Irina's asking, could the 10-year-old do it? Your 10-year-old, possibly.
So regarding the first one, they do say it's mild. Personally, I think it's a little bit stronger than mild, but it's nothing too crazy either. It's not on par with other habanero sauces. It's a little bit below. And this one, as you can see, a little bit thinner than the other. Got a bit more sweetness to it, but also some definite passion fruit tang. And it doesn't have the tomato the other one did, so you don't have that coming through with the emulsified oil. But you still do have that savory top note. So personally, I think I prefer the standard one, the Korean, but both are goodies.
That's where you can get them from in the UK.
Yeah.
If you're in Australia, obviously hit up Gods of Sauces.
So yeah, that's those two. Got a second brand that again I imported from via Aussie Hot Sauces. This is Dingo. Dingo Sauce Co. Do they have a website on the bottle? They do not have a website on the bottle, so I'm afraid you'll have to look them up if you're in Australia. But if you're over here, again, Aussie Hot Sauces does these. And this is their smoked sriracha. A little bit more chili, rather less sugar and garlic than your average sriracha, but still got the sweetness, still got that garlic hit to it. And also, smells very savory smoky. Consistency is like a relatively thin ketchup. And it does have some ketchup-like qualities to its flavor as well. But it is definitely a sriracha. Definitely a smoky one. Definitely a bit more chili forward than most, but still only the sort of low medium that you'd expect from a sriracha. It's nothing crazy. Crazy one of the day is this one, their Widowmaker, which you may recognize from season 11 of Hot Ones. Let's see if they say on the bottle what chilies go into this. No, they just say chili, cider vinegar, brown sugar, lime, garlic, and sea salt. So I don't know exactly what chilies they are. I know there's Carolina Reaper in here. I don't know what other super hots go into it.
Well, somebody likes the sound of the name, and Kevin Tilly likes the sound of it itself.
Well, honestly, I'm not that keen on this one. I'll pour some out to show you. Oh, there we go. So it doesn't come out, and then all comes out at once. And it's a chunky red one. You can tell there's a fair amount of chili in there.
Evening, Kaylee.
But flavor-wise, it's more citrus forward. You can definitely taste the lime in it. And it's pretty sour. It's not to my tastes. It really is just sourness and pain.
Ooh,
Me.
hiccups there too.
Yeah. Well, it is a super hot blend with Reaper and other things in it, so
That is definitely on the hot end.
those, yeah. I don't think it's quite as hot as pure Reaper, but it's not too far off.
Before we went live, Coran says he was just going to go and get some milk, and now I understand why he went to go and get some milk.
Milk powder to put in my milk so that it's extra milky.
Milk powder to put into the milk.
I wanted as much milk in my milk as possible. Try and take this away.
Concentrated milk. Well, what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to go on the share screen, which is here, and we go there. We get this right if we can. Share screen, Chrome tab. The place where he got these from, if it's done it right, is Aussie Hot Sauce Company, which is there. And as you can see, stock many many sauces from all over Australia.
Byron Bay ones are goodies.
Bunsters is there. Melbourne Hot Sauce. Byron Bay. And loads more. So yeah, check them out.
Bunsters are popular as well, and for good reason.
You know, if you want to get your hands on some Australian style hot sauces from
another one that I really recommend if they still do it. I'll grab my bottle real quick.
Find
it.
Have you got the same problem as us there, James? You need to start emptying the open ones before you can open the new ones. And he's gone and left me all alone.
Oh, this is an unopened bottle. This is my second bottle. I'm not going to open it right now because I'm already suffering from the Widowmaker, but this is Diamonds or Demons Inferno hot sauce. This is the hottest of their range. It's Carolina Reaper based, but it also includes Tasmanian pepperberry, also known as demon berry, mountain pepper, and a bunch of other names, which is similar to, but slightly different to as well, black pepper. It's stronger, has a little bit more of a almost blackcurranty kind of note to it, and the actual compound responsible for its heat is completely different. So, a unique heat alongside the Reaper heat in this sauce, and it's well worth giving a go.
But still unopened.
I did have some.
I said, but that one's unopened.
Yeah, this particular bottle's unopened because I've already worked my way through the other one. It is a good sauce. It's not quite as hot as some of the other Reaper sauces. It's not as hot as the Widowmaker, but it is a unique one. That pepperberry definitely gives it a different flavor and a different heat. And personally, that's my favorite of the demon sauces. I found their milder ones a bit too vinegary for my tastes.
I don't like vinegary sauces myself. I can never work out where I've got chili sweats or vinegar sweats.
Why are we bringing back hashtag not any UK?
Because we've still got bottles that are unopened that are waiting to be opened because we haven't cleared the ones that are opened.
Well, you need to work on that. Use more sauce.
She's working her way through them.
Because I know there are some real goodies in sauces you got. I don't remember what all of them were, but I know I'd seen some that I liked in there.
Oh, there's all the goodies. Definitely.
I certainly backed some favourites going to you.
I even found a green sauce I liked in amongst them. It was like,
Ooh,
yay!
which one was it?
Garlic.
Ah, the garlic, yes. Yeah.
Garlic
I
proved me
wasn't sure on
wrong.
the garlic at first, just because it was so pickled garlic forward, but then I found it makes a beautiful mix with pesto.
Goes well with all sorts.
Yeah,
I like the
yeah.
garlic one.
Once
It
I
proved me
started
wrong.
using it, it all went very quickly.
Yeah. But ours did. The bottle lasted where we opened it on one day, decided what we were going to do with it, and then the next day it was gone.
I opened it one day. I wrote a review. I wrote a review of it. Got about maybe that far down the bottle, not very far
Yeah.
at all, and then a week later, I hadn't touched it, and I just suddenly went, "Oh, you know what? This might be nice with the pesto I'm having." And like 3 days after that, it was all gone. Because the moment I found something I wanted to do with it, I discovered I loved it.
That's well, we decided straight away we were going to have a crack at doing chicken Kievs, and we did, and it worked pretty
Oh,
well.
nice.
So it was
Nice.
nice. Anyway, I'm going to do a vanishing act and say thank you very much for bringing your goodies to for us to see.
Yep. Hope you enjoyed.
I did indeed. Thank you very much again, Coran. See you later, dude.
Thank you for having me.
That was Coran Sloss, the Spice Freak. He has got his own YouTube channel and blog, blah, blah, blah. He does reviews, so check him out. And if you want to get him review anything, let us know. We'll see if we can get it to him. I'm going to get myself out of here. That was New Chilli-heads. I was Lucifer's son.